Hey, welcome to another episode of What's Cooking with Cliff and Bruce. Except it's just me, because Bruce... Oh, wait! Guess who that might be?
Anybody home?
Hey, Bruce!
Hey.
You made it!
Yeah, I was doing an autograph session down in the cul-de-sac.
You
In the
know,
neighborhood. What can I say?
when you're a big star like that, cul-de-sac's a big thing.
Well, I gotta say, Kitchen Dads has changed my life, Cliff.
I noticed you look different than the last time.
I've got an agent now, and I got a lot going on.
You see what good cooking can do for you?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm glad you're here.
Yeah.
Because we are making, well, I'm going to make, but you can help me. We are going to make an award-winning salad. And when I say award-winning, I'm not really making it up. It actually did win an award. This is a salad that was one of the winners in the Create TV PBS Create Cooking Challenge. It's a grilled romaine salad with blue cheese, bacon, tomatoes. It is one of my favorites. It is super easy to make. Bruce is going to come in with a beverage. And then
Gotta have 'em.
We're going to ask some questions, have some fun. Let's get to it. Please subscribe and ring the bell so you'll get a notification of all of our new videos. So, first thing we got to do. By the way, I would like to take credit 100% for this, but I can't. Right?
Thank you.
We were in California, Huntington Beach. There's a place at the pier called Duke's. Well, the restaurant behind Duke's, which is there no longer, probably because they took the salad off the menu and nobody came anymore. That's probably. So anyway, they had this, and then I deconstructed it and I made my own version, like you should when you cook. So we're gonna take some romaine lettuce, and we are gonna just split it down the middle. Now these are reasonably sized romaines. You can see that's a decent size of romaine, right? Sometimes they're massive, and if they're massive, you're gonna want to quarter them.
Gotcha.
All right. So then, to make this thing even easier, all we're gonna do. Oop, got a couple. We're gonna take a little olive oil, and you don't want to overdo it, but you want to get enough oil to help brown the lettuce, right? And if you don't have one of these little cool little things, then you just get some oil, and then you just kind of brush it on, all right?
And it'll help brown the lettuce.
Yes, it'll have some flavor because we really don't have much of a dressing, so it's going to add a little flavor. And
Because I've got some brown lettuce at home in my refrigerator. I could run next door and grab it.
You know what? Is that in the rotter? Because I have a rotter. You guys have a rotter? My rotter is a drawer we put vegetables in, and they come out. Maybe it's like a juicer, brown and juicy.
Wow.
All right, so I'm going to zip real quick and put these on the grill.
Okay.
Be right back. You
See ya.
can probably just keep it rolling for a second.
And probably what? Keep rolling. Wow. All right. Well, I don't know. They say when you're away, people realize they don't need you, and I'm thinking this place sort of suits me. We'll have to see about that. We got some bacon. I hope Cliff doesn't come back too soon.
So anyway, I'm back. It didn't take long. I would have taken you outside, but when you film Kitchen Dads in the middle of the week in your house, somebody's going to be doing yard work, and the leaf blower is really, really loud. So Bruce, you can see here, we just charred the lettuce a little bit.
Yeah.
We wilted it, right? It wasn't, I'm going to show you a picture right there. We wilted it. We're not looking to really kill the lettuce. We want both crispy component and a little bit of the wilted component.
Now, will it be warm on the inside too?
No, it won't. It'll be the crunchy coolness.
Okay.
You know, that you'll have the cool and the warm crispy. So now, again, this is just so easy. We're gonna take a tomato. You got to use ripe tomatoes. If you're in a hurry, or you don't want to cut them, you can use a little cherry tomatoes. But what you really want to make sure is that you get tomatoes with a lot of juice, because you want the juice to permeate with the cream of the blue cheese. Hey Bruce, I think that's your agent calling for another booking.
Probably some fans.
Is it a question? Okay.
Just keep going.
We'll just keep going.
Oh, it's my agent. He says we need to renegotiate the contract.
Okay. Tell them to give you $2 this time. You know, okay, so now we've got the lettuce, right? We've got the tomatoes. Isn't that just a beautiful thing?
Like the colors.
Like the colors.
Just like Christmas.
Just like Christmas. Now, we've got a fresh component. Next, what would a salad be without bacon?
Nothing.
Nothing. At least for us. You may not like bacon. If you don't like bacon, you know what? Don't make this salad. We've tried it. His wife is pescatarian. We tried turkey bacon. It was like somebody sprayed cardboard. It doesn't work. This is a bacon required salad. All right, so big chunks of bacon.
You know, Cliff, pescatarians don't eat turkey bacon.
That's true. You passed the test. You passed the test.
Thank you. Whew. There's always one.
We tried bacon made from cardboard.
That's right.
And it tasted just like turkey bacon.
Yeah, there you go.
So, would that make you a cardboardtarian? Or not you?
Make me mad.
I'd make you mad, yes. You know what? If someone doesn't want to eat meat, I get it. I totally get it. But if I do, don't be messing with my bacon. All right. So, we got some bacon.
That looks good.
Couple pieces of us for us. Next, we need a creamy component. We have they're crispy. We have the kind of the warm blue cheese. Blue cheese. Are you a blue cheese fan?
Absolutely.
Yes. All right. Blue cheese crumbles. This is something you can do individually. Or you could make these individual and just hand them out. I like to do it on a tray. Right? And then I like to add a little bit of blue cheese and bacon and tomatoes on the side. So if people want to just, make it their own and punch it up. All right, so now we use a little blue cheese dressing.
I like that too.
I don't make it. This is one of those things in the summer when I just want to make, feel like cooking, having people over, or Bruce just shows up.
Happens.
All right, so we're gonna put a little blue cheese dressing on this. And then the very last thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you go ahead, you bring that. You bring yours over. No, you see.
Oh.
See? That's the one Bruce wanted to use. This is the one we use.
Size matters.
I know. All right. So we're gonna pepper this. I gotta admit, try that. Try this on for size. Do that.
Okay. What? Is anything
Doesn't
coming
that sound
out?
pathetic? No.
Sad.
Now.
Wow.
Isn't that like a power pepper? That makes that. I didn't know there could be power in pepper, but
Very powerful.
very powerful. All right, so we're there. I want to get a picture of it before we destruct it. Look at that. Isn't that so good? All right. And tell you what, we're gonna just. You get the one off of that end. I get the one off of this end.
Wow.
Just for a bite, because that way you don't have to.
We're going all in.
Yeah. And I like to cut it all up so I'm not just eating the crispy parts. And then we're going all in. All
Come
right.
on, baby. Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow. I gotta go again. I'm not
Every
starting.
time. Every time. What happens is you get the lettuce, but you don't expect when you're eating lettuce that you're gonna have a bit of a char component or a little bit of warm. It's kind of wilted. You get the wilt, right? And then the crunchy. And then the bacon comes in. You the cheese. I gotta go again. I use this.
It's so good, it's silly.
It is. And folks, it is
Silly.
super, super easy. And it is award winner. It is award winner. So I want you guys to make this. And you know what goes really good with this in the summer?
A good cocktail?
A good
perhaps?
cocktail. So let's move over to Bruce's Beverage. All right, Bruce. Hit me up. What are you going to make for us today?
Well, welcome to Bruce's Beverage, Cliff. Today, I've got the ideal cocktail that goes with that dish you just made. And it's called the Blueberry Vodka Cooler. And it's got a little vodka in it, a little Prosecco.
Should I open the Prosecco for you?
Would you?
Okay. You know, Bruce, I knew a girl named Prosecco one time.
Is that right?
Yeah, she had a very bubbly personality.
Oh, jeez. Welcome to Kitchen Dads and Bruce's Beverage. I've pre-made a little simple syrup, and the reason they call it simple syrup is because it's so simple to make. Half cup sugar, half cup water, heat it up, cool it down, you have simple syrup. Blueberries. Everyone loves them. And, oh golly, let's see, what else could I have in? Oh yeah, I got an idea. Maybe these strawberries that I just happen to have right here in this bag. And so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna make one for you, Cliff.
Awesome.
One for Mrs. Kitchen Dad.
So here's a tip.
Who's out in the studio audience.
That's right, and it's a tip. When you're making beverages, food too. Basically, when you're making anything, you need to make one for the missus or the girlfriend or the boyfriend or whoever, but you need to make one for them because there's going to be a mess later and they're going to have to clean it up and you want them to be happy about it.
Of course, I brought my personal drinking glass as always.
All right. So,
And let's get rid of that funny looking blueberry that turned white. So what we're going to do, the first thing we want to do is we're going to take some blueberries, put them in the glass. That looks good. And I would say maybe 8 to 10 blueberries, somewhere along those lines for each one of these. And just here, just stuff some of those in there.
all right.
You're going to take your muddler. Yeah, it's a muddler. And we're going to start muddling. Which means smashing.
Right, we're getting there. So
Just in case.
people are like, what is a muddle?
And you go in each glass and you just
See, here we get a shot.
do some smashing.
That's a muddle. You're just kind of breaking up the walls of whatever fruit or herb you've got. Right?
Making juice.
Making
Try
juice.
muddling, Cliff.
All right. Didn't you do a song? I'm just muddling.
Don't be muddling in my business.
Don't be muddling in my business.
But what's the title of it?
All right.
It's a big hit. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna do a shot of vodka. Oops.
It's a bigger drink, so you have to pour appropriately.
Now,
All right.
how about a little simple syrup? Maybe maybe a half a shot of simple syrup.
And again, if you're just starting out, you measure, right? And then after you've got this down, then you can just experiment and pour.
Measure and think about, measure, taste it, decide, that's not sweet enough, especially with all that vodka in there. But you got a knife, Cliff?
I do have a knife.
This can be made either with blueberries or strawberries. What I do is I make it with the blueberries, and I use the strawberry for the garnish.
No strawberry for Mrs. Kitchen Dad, please.
That's right. Thank you.
She's got a mental allergy for.
Now, what we're going to do at this point is we're going to take this Prosecco here.
Prosecco.
We're going to top it off a little.
Which is a sparkling, wine from Italy, not a champagne.
That's not really very sweet like some of them. So, for you keto people,
you're still semi-legal.
you're semi-legal as long as you go easy on the simple syrup. Let's put some ice in these things.
Okay.
What do you say?
I got my tongs, but the tongs. The
Yeah,
tongs
3
take
hours
forever.
later.
3 hours later. Right. I'll let you get your own ice.
Appreciate that. And after we taste this, I'll remember what I'm forgetting. Which is always the way you make a cocktail, right?
Yes.
Oh, look at that. Oh, how sweet is that? Hopefully not too sweet.
Ice just shoots out. Now this is a really refreshing drink, right? It's got Prosecco, a little vodka. It's not overly sweet.
We hope.
We hope. And well, you know, cheers up.
Let's find out.
Ooh, that's good.
Maybe a little more Prosecco in there.
I think a little Prosecco. I think you over vodka-sized.
I over vodka-sized, and it's a very important thing not to vodka-sized.
Now I like fruit, so I'm going to go ahead and put my strawberry in.
You can muddle it
I can muddle a little bit
if you want.
with my tongs. Have my ice come shooting out. All right.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, that's it. It's a really refreshing drink. It's it's a sipper.
It's a sipper.
It's got you're making a big one.
At least for the first two sips.
Produce it, yeah. And then you get a fresh component of the fruit from the blueberries. Want to make strawberries? You can make this either way, right? You can just do pure strawberries if you wanted to.
Sure.
Right? If somebody doesn't like blueberries. And is
Check
there?
it.
We'll check one more time. Ooh. Yeah, it's
summer.
Once it's summer, it's a summer drink. So once again, Bruce comes through with Bruce's Beverage.
Cheers, everybody.
Here's to fruit and apple.
Oh, I finally got it right.
All right,
There it is.
let it run. All right. So we had a tremendous salad. Bruce made this awesome beverage, right? We had a few questions come in since we made that stuff. Somebody was asking about the bacon.
Yeah. Once again, it's all about the bacon.
All right, so we put our minds together, and if someone really, really wants the salad, they say, Cliff, this salad looks really great. I love it, but I don't eat meat, and I don't want to have the bacon. Is there anything you can substitute? Bruce
Bacos.
Bacos. Right? I don't think it's still available.
We haven't had them in a while.
But my thought is, Bacos for this salad is kind of like bad toilet paper. You'll get the job done, but you might not enjoy it.
Wow, Kitchen Dad.
So anyway.
That's amazing. Another question that I saw.
Yep.
Someone said that they had read your cookbook and a lot of your recipes have Roma tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
And do you have to use the big red tomatoes? Or
Sure.
you use Romas, or
Sure.
what's the story?
So a lot of dishes when you're using raw tomatoes are interchangeable, right? If you're cooking Romas, especially for cooking, a lot of the dishes, I don't care what tomato you use. I want it to be a fresh tomato.
Of course.
Right? So that's the whole idea. When you have a fresh tomato, you're going to get good juices, good flavor. In the summer, beefsteaks, right? If they're good Romas, you can do Romas, but they're interchangeable unless it specifically says you have to use Roma tomatoes, especially when you're making sauce. That's a component.
So no canned tomatoes, then?
No. Well, but if you were cooking them, right? But if you're cooking tomatoes, and I know Bruce does this because we joked about it, but yeah, there's somebody one time took one of my recipes and they said it didn't turn out good because instead of a fresh tomato, they used canned tomatoes. Live and learn.
Live and learn, folks.
So Bruce, it is Kitchen Dads, and it is time for Kitchen Dad's joke. So, what's the best food for you to eat before you work out?
I don't know. I don't work out, Cliff. What is it?
Mussels. You eat mussels. Okay, folks. With that, it's a wrap. Thanks for showing up.
Cheers.
And we'll see you next time.